Whispers of the Willow. In the heart of the dense evershade forest, where the sun struggled to pierce through the thick canopy, stood a tree unlike any other. The locals called it the Weeping Widow, a willow tree so ancient that its origins were lost to time, its limbs sprawling like twisted arms reaching out in silent agony. Its trunk, gnarled and thick, bore the marks of centuries, and its leaves, even under the brightest summer sun, seemed to absorb light, casting an eerie gloom around its base. It was here, beneath the Weeping Widow, that our tale unfolds, a tale of sorrow, darkness, and a haunting that would bind the fates of the living to the dead. The story begins with Alex, a young writer in search of inspiration for a horror novel. Drawn to the legends surrounding Evershade Forest, Alex ventured into its heart, guided by tales of the haunted willow tree. The locals warned him, their eyes wide with fear, of the curse that befell anyone who dared disturb the Weeping Widow. But Alex, fueled by curiosity and the arrogance of youth, paid them no heed. As he approached the tree, an inexplicable chill enveloped him, the air thick with a sense of foreboding. The whispers began then, soft at first, like the rustling of leaves in a gentle breeze, but growing steadily in intensity. They seemed to emanate from the tree itself, voices of an ancient past, lamenting in sorrowful chorus. Alex, both terrified and mesmerized, pressed on, his heart pounding in his chest. He reached out to touch the tree, and the moment his fingers brushed against the bark, the forest fell silent. Then, a voice, clear and haunting, spoke directly into his mind. "Leave this place," it warned, its tone mournful yet menacing. But Alex, entranced by the voice, found himself unable to move, his gaze locked on the dark hollows of the tree's gnarled trunk, where shadows danced like specters in the twilight. That night, Alex returned to the small village on the edge of Evershade, his mind swirling with thoughts of the Weeping Widow. He wrote feverishly, the words pouring out as if guided by an unseen force. The whispers of the tree filled his room, growing louder with each passing hour, until they were all he could hear. Days turned into weeks, and Alex's fascination with the tree bordered on obsession. He visited the Weeping Widow every day, each time venturing closer to its heart, where the whispers grew more desperate, more demanding. They spoke of untold horrors, of lives cut tragically short, of a curse that bound the souls of the damned to the tree for all eternity. Unbeknownst to Alex, his presence had awakened something within the tree, a malevolent spirit that had slumbered in the depths of the earth, its roots entwined with the bones of the forgotten. This spirit, once a powerful witch betrayed by her lover and condemned to a fate worse than death, sought escape from her wooden prison. She whispered to Alex, weaving tales of sorrow and betrayal, her voice a siren's call that lured him deeper into her grasp. With each visit, Alex felt his strength waning, his nights plagued by nightmares of twisted, writhing branches that strangled the life from his body. It was on the night of the full moon, when the veil between the worlds was thinnest, that the witch made her final move. Alex, drawn by an irresistible force, found himself standing before the Weeping Widow, the moon casting an ethereal glow over the forest. The whispers crescendoed to a deafening roar, and as Alex gazed into the hollows of the tree, he saw not darkness, but a swirling vortex of spectral light. Without a thought for his own safety, he stepped forward, his body enveloped by the light, and in that moment, he became the conduit for the witch's escape. His last conscious thought was of the tree, its branches no longer reaching out in agony, but in triumphant release as the spirit of the witch rose from the earth, her laughter echoing through the forest. The next morning, the villagers found Alex's body at the base of the Weeping Widow, his eyes wide open in a silent scream, his face twisted in an expression of utter horror. The tree, once dark and foreboding, now stood serene, its leaves rustling softly in the breeze as if whispering a secret known only to the dead. They say the curse of the Weeping Widow was lifted that night, but the cost was great. Alex's soul, entwined with the witches, remains bound to the tree, a guardian of the forest, condemned to whisper warnings to those who dare venture too close. And so, the legend of the haunted willow tree grows, a cautionary tale of curiosity and the dark secrets that lie hidden in the heart of Evershade Forest. For the Weeping Widow still stands, a sentinel of the past, its whispers carried on the wind, a haunting reminder of the thin line that separates the living from the dead.